After being held captive by Papuan rebels in Indonesia for almost 19 months, New Zealand pilot Phillip Mehrtens is free.
His health is stable, although he has seriously lost a lot of weight, but he is well. Psychologically, we've done counseling, and he's good, no sign of PTSD.
Mehrtens was seized by the West Papua Liberation Army in February 2023 on a remote landing strip in Nduga province. Videos released by the rebel group show them setting Mehrtens' plane on fire before fleeing into the jungle. Indonesian security forces resorted to increasingly desperate measures to rescue Mehrtens. After 6 members of its task force were killed and 21 went missing during repeated attempts to rescue him failed.
The Indonesian military have been using some fighter aircraft and conducting airstrikes.
The New Zealand government worked closely with Indonesia, but says it faced a series of challenges.
Well, the hardest thing in an environment where there's no trust is to try and establish trust. It's just get this one thing separated from the conflict and to get this man free. That's the hardest thing to do.
A former Dutch colony, West Papua was handed to Indonesia by the United Nations in 1963, without consultation with its people. 8 years later, a controversial referendum strengthened Indonesia's control over its vast natural resources, land and indigenous population. Rebels in West Papua have since waged a low-level civil and armed resistance against Indonesian rule and what they say is the occupation of their land. Human Rights Monitor estimate as many as 76,000 West Papuans are internally displaced across the provinces of Papua and West Papua. The West Papuan Liberation Army say their unaddressed grievances are the reason they kidnapped Mehrtens. Now back in Jakarta, Mehrtens says he'll be happy to get home to New Zealand. Joel Evans, Al Jazeera.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.